A kitten was heard crying somewhere deep in a wooded area. A man followed the sound, searching carefully through the brush. When he finally found her, she was only about a week old, tiny, cold, and clearly dehydrated. She was smaller than a phone, curled up and alone. She didn't show much emotion at first. She looked up, but not with fear or relief, just stillness. She had been through enough already. They named her Map. At first, there was no plan to keep her. The man had just lost Lily, his dog. Lily had been the kind of dog that mothered every animal brought into the home, and losing her left a huge gap. There wasn't room in the heart yet to make another bond, but they decided to foster, just to help. No long-term plans, just a safe place for Map until she was strong enough to move on. In those early weeks, things were quiet. Map wasn't sure how to act, and neither were they. She started sleeping on the bed around week 3, curling up quietly and slowly getting used to the new world around her. She started playing with Lily's toys, even though they were much bigger than her. She would run after them, dragging the toys around like she was on a mission. Bit by bit, she brought energy back into the house. Map's personality came out fast. She was bold, a little chaotic, and full of life. She wasn't afraid to act out when things didn't go her way. The bond was forming whether they admitted it or not. One of them kept joking, "So when do we give her back?" All while snuggling her close. The question didn't need an answer. Eventually the words came out, "She's staying." And it felt like a relief. Months later, 2 cats showed up at the family ranch after the man's father passed away. They were sisters, feral, shy, and impossible to catch. The plan was simple. Touch them, get them to the vet, and then figure things out. But that wasn't going to happen easily. It took 6 months before either cat let anyone near. Every night, the man would sit in the barn, waiting quietly. No force, just time. Slowly, they got more comfortable. The day one of them finally let him pet her was a big deal. And the moment they stepped inside the house on their own, that was everything. The sisters, Bibi and Boo, became a part of the home. They stayed close to each other, moving from room to room, and always checking in with each other like they were asking, "Is this safe?" When Bibi got sick and was diagnosed with diabetes, it was scary. The vet said she was the most critical cat of the night, but treatment worked fast. She changed almost overnight and started acting like a dog, curious, friendly, and full of energy. It felt like someone was watching over them. The sisters had always been together, and now they were safe and healing. At the same time, Bean was also becoming a bigger part of daily life. She loved fetch, chasing hair ties, bringing them back, and begging for more. The man's boyfriend wasn't sure how to handle a cat at first. He was more of a dog person and didn't know how to connect. But watching Bean play changed that. He started joining in, tossing hair ties and giving belly scratches. Taking Bean for walks helped even more. She liked the dirt, the smells, and just being outside. She started leaning into him, curling up nearby, and that's when everything clicked. Then Pinto showed up. A stray who walked straight up to the door and started purring like he already knew he belonged. No microchip. No owner found. The man knew Pinto wasn't going anywhere. But not everyone was thrilled at first. 1 cat is enough, his boyfriend said. 2 cats felt like too much. More responsibility. More mess. But Pinto stayed. At first, Bean wasn't excited about the new sibling. She gave side-eye and kept her space. But Pinto was patient. He followed her around, laying beside her any time she rested. They became the classic brother-sister pair. Sometimes annoying, sometimes sweet, always connected. One day, Pinto started following people into the bathroom, completely fascinated with the toilet. Every time it flushed, he watched it like it was magic. He never got tired of it. That curiosity helped everyone fall for him. Pinto loved anything fast. He chased toys, ran around the house, and made it clear he was staying. Eventually, even the boyfriend who didn't want a second cat admitted Pinto was awesome. They both became part of the family, just like Bean. Time passed, and one day, while cleaning under the house, another kitten was found, cold and shaking. At first, the plan was simple: bottle feed until 6 weeks, then rehome. But that's not how things go when hearts are involved. Don't name her, they said. Don't get attached. But then she became the Kit, then just Kid. The name stuck, and so did she. Kit grew fast. She brought chaos and joy. Late nights, little sleep, endless messes, but no one minded. She fit right in. Every tiny milestone felt huge. A new sound, a new move, a new habit. It was all worth celebrating. Kit didn't just join the family. She lit it up. Now the house is full. Full of cats, toys, hair ties, walks, and laughs. Each one came in with a different story, and each one found the right people at the right time. It started with saving them, but along the way, they gave just as much in return. Even sharing this helps more animals find love.